My parents are forcing me to marry a dying man. Not for love. Just to save my sister's perfect little life. He was supposed to marry her, but they didn't want her starting off as a widow. And me, they dumped me for 20 years, then found me 7 months ago, not to make amends, not to reconnect, but to wring out my last drop of usefulness. In my previous life, I was just a pawn, sacrificed to help them climb the Stuart's ladder. My sister, their adopted replacement, was treated like royalty, while I was used, discarded, and forgotten. They destroyed me, piece by piece, until I had nothing left in it all. But this time, I'm taking back control. The heavy footsteps jerked me back into reality. A loud knock followed by furious pounding, then the door slammed open before I could react. My brother stormed in, roughly grabbing the arm. "Oh, Dolly Stone, you think this is a joke? The Stuarts are coming today, and you're still lying in bed. You want Sophia to go instead, huh?" Henry Bennett roared, his grip so tight my arm turned blue, his face twisted with fury. I twisted his wrist and shoved him back, making him stumble. Shocked, he barely stayed upright as I calmly grabbed my phone and hit record. "It's Sophia who's engaged, right? Or is it because his son's dying that you want me to step in? Sophia's different. If she's ever been married, her reputation's ruined. Her reputation's sacred, but mine's trash, huh?" His fist clenched, his face contorting with rage. Just as he was about to explode, a frail figure appeared in the doorway. "Henry, stop this." Sophia Bennett's voice trembled, her tears streaking down her pale face. "I'll go. I'll marry him, okay? If he dies, then I." Her voice broke off, her body trembling as if it would collapse at any moment. Came the familiar family PUA manipulation. "Sophia is your sister. Are you really going to make her face all of this alone? We're not asking you to die, just to marry him for a while. Once he's gone, you'll be safe." Their shamelessness almost made me laugh. I'd seen through their tricks before. Back then, they filmed me, blackmailed me, and forced me to marry in her place. When everything became too much, I chose to end it all in despair. But this time, it's different. From the moment I woke up, every move I made was deliberate. I didn't even feel rage. The Bennetts weren't worth it. Fine. I never said I wouldn't marry him. This time, it wasn't about desperation. It was a power game, I thought to myself. The room fell silent. They exchanged confused glances, clearly not understanding what kind of game I was playing. I turned and picked up a document from the table, handing it to them. "This is the agreement. You all sign it, cutting off all family ties with me. No excuses, no loopholes. Once it's signed, I'll go play your sacrificial lamb." Simple as that. Their silence quickly turned to fury. "You cut ties with us. Who do you think you are? Want to name your price? Just say it." Sophia's eyes flickered with a brief relief when she saw the agreement, but she quickly suppressed it. She pretended to shake her head in anguish, her voice choking with overdone sorrow. "No, don't do this, sis," she whimpered. "I'll marry him, if that's what's necessary. It's my fault. If I had known you felt this way, I should have left the family sooner." She collapsed into Henry's arms like a fragile porcelain doll. Henry whispered comforting words to her, but his eyes shot a look of malice at me. "Sophia, you just want to ruin this family, don't you?" Their angry, incredulous faces only made me want to laugh. "Don't regret it," my mother screamed, "without the Bennett family name. Just see how far she can get in this world." She turned to the nearest servant, barking orders, "Go get the lawyer." Now, she wasn't worried about principle, just about me backing out. The lawyer arrived moments later, looking thoroughly confused but maintaining his professional composure. Without a second thought, Hannah shoved the document at him, her eyes fixed on the paper as it was officially notarized. I